push out here for PRX.
Just gonna overwhelm Nats. Strafing through. Some damage eaten there by something. Still able to find the opening kill. Orb available here for the taking. Prowler try to check forward. Camo doesn't get spotted by it. Added presence still going to be known. Tap on the door does force PRX back in towards the B site. Warning pings down. Bit of a fake there on the TP. Let's get the thorns to pop.
Got one of them. Still another to go. PRX was ready for that C hit. But instead, it's a change in direction through the door towards B. Forsaken doing a little jiggling.
Try to clear him out, but there's the covering fires. The paranoia gets sent. Penny desperately trying to back away. Lobs in the paint shells. Spike gets tapped, but something swoops around from upper. Finds one. Attack fighting back for a little bit there. Just running them down though. PRX. They get themselves a second pistol win. They take the opening round on Lotus.
Felt a little disjointed here from Team Liquid, and PRX seemingly had a good read that somebody was going to be alone in the pillars area outside of B. And they just overwhelmed Nats. No hope for him there. And the great paranoia from Forsaken, playing that angle so well. Something with the perfect timing. The haunt reveal onto Patty Tech. The chase down by Forsaken. And the outduel of Kiko by Jing. PRX finds another crucial pistol round win. All classics here for Team Liquid. No buy-up to speak of at all. A couple Guardians, a Bulldog, a Stinger, and a Sheriff. And already a kill for Patman. Looking for more. He's got two.
Yeah, entry coming through. Camo does manage to get on top of Patman to find that elimination, but it has just been a firing squad. Opened up here from PRX. In the corner here is Nats. Manages to make it a little bit more costly. 3 players surviving. PRX close out the anti-eco and move up 2-0.
That's A-okay though for PRX. You're able to keep over the 3 big guns that you'd really like to. The Guardians and the Bulldog. Outside of that, let's see what they want to buy up into. Patman holding the line nicely. Something swinging through the door. Like the proactivity here from the Yoru. He's already found a couple opportunistic flanks in the pistol and the follow-up for his team. Now they're just here at A. It's the whole PRX squad.
And it's a hell of a read. One player set up here as, yep, Refract is going to have to be used immediately. Quick exit, trying to utilize Pen there on the Guardian, but damage not really going to be found. This Forsaken is going to go ahead and slot in right here in front of the door, Judge in hand.
That opens up the map here for PRX to try to cut off some of these other attack vectors. Something going to be trying to hold the line at C.
Point coming in is going to be heard as the wraparound comes through there from Patman, but something in the headshot. Pico taken down. Nats trying to fight, but cannot get it done. Judge is going to be left on the floor. Camo able to find that kill, but eats an immense amount of damage. That was going to be routed through tree. Where the wall is set up. It's popped. Quick little blast pack forward. Get this plant down ASAP. Lion's share of the work is going to have to be on the shoulders of Penny, you would suspect, given that Camo does just have 17 health remaining. Patman making some noise. Rushing forward, back, turn, the swing, the buy. Able to find one, now it's just Camo. Completely revealed out. And as he swings back in, Defy picks up where he left off on Sunset. A 3K form, Forsaken on his feet, bonus converted.
This is just such a great read off the rip. PRX completely stacking up A to make sure that Rebel control can't be taken so they can set up for this Judge. Even though it doesn't get a kill, a little bit jumpy there by Forsaken. That's okay, that's the info, that's damage done. And that opens up the rest of the map for them to play good deep.
Tap of the door. Something looking to contain these players. It's all of Team Liquid. It's pushed up, ready to try to just rush forward into the site. Saturation not going to hit. Goes up and over the top. Patman, however, finds the punish before the refract can come through. Penny on the entry. Does get on top of Jing. Utilizes the Stinger. Forsaken finds the enemy raise. Fully blinded up and paranoid. Quickly dispatches him. Team Liquid now scrambling a bit. Trying to figure out where they can pivot to.
They're trying to open up the map, trying to create a little bit of confusion. PRX was matching their every step. Now something going to slide over towards stairs. He's going to be the first point of contact here against this Team Liquid A push, but the spike's still all the way over at Mound, so this just maybe trying to pull players of PRX away to open up the C site there for Patty Tech to get in.
Sees the cam go off. Swings to the opposite side just in case a pixel would be out of place.
30 seconds left.
The silent swing forward here.
Swords activated.
Noise made. Clears the trip. The reface from Nats dealt with. Pico now pinned in. Flushed out.
You died last. Good
Three
job.
players surviving. PRX 4-0 to start.
This is a rejuvenated PRX after that win on Sunset. I can see the comms. You can see the way they're maneuvering on the map. It is so much cleaner, so much crisper than what we saw on Split. Good reaction here by Patman, not letting the waylay dash fool him too much. And then they have that Vice Wall to completely stall out the attack. Great paranoia to set Forsaken up for a good kill. Gets away from the Nightfall. Something there. Playing aggressive into that smoke. Sensing they weren't going to make that A hit. He found his timing to clear the trip and go for the kill on the Nat.
Back into the buy, and it looks like PRX are going to look to up the pace. The paranoia going across the haunt reveal. The spray coming through, and Jing eventually is able to find it. 3 assists lobbed in. Penny on the floor. No showstopper to be seen here in this round. Team Liquid, though, still staying stacked in position. Paint shell still available. As the C's going to be lobbed in. Patman finds a headshot, and Jing finds 2. Nothing more to be done than to die. PRX continue on their merry way.
These are incredible reads that we're seeing from PRX. They are just one step ahead of Team Liquid at every twist and turn right now. Beautiful, beautiful utility from Patman. And Haunt is great. The C's follow up to set up the showstopper. Perfect. Perfect. Hard to draw it up any better than that. And that's got Alex pumping his fist. That's exactly what he wants.
Critical ultimates about the cycle in here for Team Liquid, though, are still going to be on a bit of a half investment. Quick little exit. Saturate will connect. We're going to be grabbed here by Patman. It's a quick peek, and Camo dead on the floor. Tech spamming. Fish back anything that he could possibly get to find some advantage. The PRX seemingly have every read, and Jing backs away. A rare sight indeed.
He was thinking about it.
Up on top of the tree, finds one. Penny will be able to trade it out. 4v2. Just the Guardian and a Singer, and all that the Boombot confirms is yes, they are still on the other side of this smoke. The pinch getting ready to come through from behind. They try to get an angle. Nats cleans up 2, sends that neural theft. Levi immediately going to be backing away. 48 HP.
Well, it is Nats. He has already shown us a couple highlight reel clips for clutches.
It's a flash. Something slows down the approach, waiting for Divide to get a little bit closer. As Nats swings around over towards drop, checks in on that side. Nothing going to be spotted. Has the cam, but doesn't want to set it up and reveal his position. One of the greats. Never make it onto an international stage, looking to try to get this clutch to keep his team in this series, in this map. Swings in, but something is just a little bit faster. Nats cannot work his magic. PRX have the counter curse, and they have a 6-0 lead.
It's just the PRX way there. Just fight, fight, fight for control of the front of A main. This opener from Patman as a belter. Jing keeps pressing, uses that smoke to his advantage. And he's very close to another showstopper. Forsaken there. Okay, they get outdone by Nats. Something crisp at the end, and Liquid already into their second timeout.
Here on the side of Liquid is the showstopper going to be sent out the blind connecting. Rocket gets set, but Jing striking, able to find one. Penny trades it back. As we go waylay for Raze, the Nightfall going forward. Gets the tag on to Divide. They're trying to flush him out. He gets the spot. Finishes off the enemy Raze. Kiko able to go ahead and push forward. Taking down Forsaken at the door. Patman trying to play it slow, play it close. Finds the first, nearly has him line up. Something now has arrived. Cage blocks, finds the first, makes it damn close. But Team Liquid will at long last persevere. They get themselves on the board.
But you're kind of okay with that as PRX. You do a ton of damage still. A bunch of ults had to be used. Everything but the convergent paths and Kiko's ult. And you still make it oh so close. If Forsaken could win that battle against Kiko, probably goes the other way. But now, you're going to be facing a similar situation here as Team Liquid with a ton of ults.
You heard it right there from the coach. We're back in the game. Could just be that first step. First of many. Camo at the ready, going to be sending out the convergent paths. Immediately pushing forward. Forward into the smoke. Nothing going to be spotted. How long does he want to stick around?
He's got his ult. Oh
Outer
no!
spray finds the headshot. Something taken down. Nightfall now invested from Patman. Crashes across, connecting on to multiple players. The buy will go ahead and equalize the player count, but Kiko trades it back into the favor. Jing, however, another showstopper built up. Sends it. Gets rewarded with 2 once more. As Panic cannot get the clutch started. PRX not looking to give any breathing room here to Team Liquid. They establish a lead at the half at the very least. It's now just a question of how big it is.
And I want you to look at the scoreboard here if you get a chance, folks at home. Jing, yes, on top with the frag, but look at Patman. He nails a beautiful Nightfall here. He has 11 assists on this map in 8 rounds. His fade play right now is fueling PRX.
The Dimensional Drift still online. Early tag damage here. Forsaken had revealed the Odin in the previous round. He's looking to be as big of a pain in the neck as he possibly can be. He has already helped to tear them asunder. Something, however, going to be taken down. Camo winning the duel at range with the Sheriff. Still snappy with the shots here.
Do have the tripwire to account for this lurk. A pause. Forsaken still gets a kill.
Just spammed out. Jing blast packs over the top of it. Seems like it was heard. There's not much that they can do to try to dissuade as Patman is also there. The cleanup comes in. The pain continues. 8-1.
It's every round on their feet for PRX. There's nothing but confidence right now. They are just so dialed in, making the right decisions at the right time. Forsaken doing a great job here. Jing pressing the advantage. Just when Team Liquid thinks they're safe, Patman strikes from behind. You want to brawl? You want to run double duelist against PRX? They're down.
Well, Jing clearly not getting the memo on that entry from Camo. Forsaken does manage to find a bit of revenge. TP into the back here from Kiko, but it's not going to mean very much. Finds the first kill, but Forsaken has just already massacred the entire rest of his team.
Spikes down.
Cover going out.
Pick up the Odin, try to counter spam out, but they're more than ready for that. As Liquid can just not catch a break. From this point, Kiko would love to try to save the weapon, but has to suspect that he's going to be surrounded pretty much on all sides. We'll confirm his position. TP in the smoke, pushes out. He will get taken down, makes a solid go of it to be able to find the second elimination, but it is far from a round win.
Just in cruise control. Forsaken with his Odin. Absolutely ridiculous. Oh my word. Oh, Nas just walks into it.
One enemy remaining.
They're just watching Forsaken mow him down. Something still has the dimensional drift. Hasn't really had an opportunity to use it because the rounds are basically over in the first 10 seconds.
Unless he's there for the initial contact.
Yeah.
Hasn't gotten much to do. Onto the, over the top, no spot out there. Fract used from Camo.
Checking to see if Patman was waiting around the corner there. They're actually stacking behind the wall.
Blind is dead.
Top of the door, Penny out into the open. Devi able to collect. Two players trying to stay tucked into this cyber cage, but it's not going to last very long. Flash out off the clone. Devi with another 3K. Camo, the only one left alive, and he cannot nail the targets. 4 for Devi, 10 for PRX. Looking unbelievably dominant as we go into the last round of this half.
This is absolutely just a massacre.
One enemy remaining.
They are swarming. Anytime they make contact with Team Liquid, they are taking the fight, and they are coming from a bunch of different angles. They are swarming Team Liquid whenever they have the opportunity. And they're trying to get in their heads, trying to let them know Team Liquid has 4 Guardians and a Hero Vandal.
They have long since been in their heads here.
We found one.
Couple ultimates dangerously close to being online here for Team Liquid.
I have the spike.
So they look to try to get themselves at least a 10-2. Spot out, Forsaken backpedaling. Tries to cycle another smoke. It's a tiny little gap left in this one. Clear out, push forward. Camo able to find the headshot. Eats a decent amount of damage, but still comes away with the kill. Convergent paths at the ready.
I'll handle this.
Thinks better of it. Waits for a little bit longer now, sends it out. Jing gonna be taken down. Dimensional drip, scouting them forward. Little bounce up from Penny as Devi hits the transfer. Steel Garden now gonna be invested. The Nightfall's out. Nats is able to find one, but something cleans it up. 2v2 without their weapons as something hits the south swing as Patty takes position is known. Full HP, looking for the headshots. Spots out Devi, the flash flying, and once again something escorts them forward. 11-1 at the half. PRX on the cusp of playoffs.
The train has not left the station in Toronto yet, folks. Oh my.
It is still very much here. Team Liquid need to pull off the miracle to end all miracles to run this back. Otherwise, we will be seeing.
Well, it's a 5-man push. It's a weird, cheeky camera cleared by Jing. Trip right at the front door. Orb grabbed. PRX is just barreling in.
Tripwire caught there from the clone. Kiko finding a nice headshot. Is able to take down Patman. Eats a bit of damage, but that's going to be felt. Kiko still breathing, still staying alive. Jing able to find 2. So they both have to go their separate ways. Turns back. Finds the hit on the Divide to get the 4K. And Patatek comes to the rescue. Team Liquid, they will maintain a lead here in pistols, 4-2 in that regard, as they find their second round win.
God, that was nasty. Kiko just gets a little bit of help from some friends too along the way.
Okay.
That one is
It's off of audio.
That is crazy. At 4 HP here, you know, the PRX players are busy trying to clear out the encroaching players, and they never deal with them. Yeah, that's...
Hell of a way to start off the second half.
Couple
More
sheriffs.
investment here.
Yeah, a couple sheriffs, though, for PRX.
Oh, certainly a chance to do some damage. Push forward, tap of the door, trying to see if they get any response here. Cam is situated up and above from Nats.
Checking for some of that Cypher util. Just trying to clear out whatever they can, but Camera's going to be in a position where you're going to need a deeper smoke from PRX if you can figure out it's there to clear it safely. 2-2-1. PRX thinking about B. There's that trip. Jing could get over it, but he's got a sheriff in hand. Oh, he knows he doesn't have any blast packs. Never mind.
Spam from Penny. Rewarded with a kill. The peek from Patatek, absolutely monstrous.
Spike down B.
Devi able to find one. Pain Shell not quite getting the full deep bounce that they were looking for. Finish the job, but Penny's Guardian will certainly suffice. 3K form to try to catch up towards that showstopper. Team Liquid cleanly close out the anti-eco.
Okay. It's a start for Liquid. The insane comeback.
Enemy.
Don't want to give them too much energy here. PRX. The bonus would be massive. Yeah, just one round at a time. Absolutely. Has to be the mindset. I think PRX is just going to send it into B here.
Rip and tear.
Well, judge in hand here for Jing. Just going to look for an explosive entry. Tripwire cleared. Player going to be noted there. An upper Panatek going to be forced away. Jing fitting over towards door. Boombot does get some damage, but how are you meant to push into this?
Enemy remaining.
They all fall to the wayside as a bonus conversion. Looks like it is not on the cards. Team Liquid are tied to the train track, and there is no masked hero on horseback coming to save them. This Patman will rotate around to put Nats down. Match point locked in for PRX.
I mean, they just had a plan. It's just clear the trip and then let Jing do his thing. They love these judges.
One enemy remaining.
They put him to such good use. Team Liquid caught sleeping outside of that door. They're just not quite ready for Jing to be there. It's one of those things about PRX. They're so fast, and now Jing is a showstopper already. And they are looking to line up over towards C, apparently.
Just the Marshal in half armor here for Panatek. Shots are gonna have to be insane, but instantly the push at C is swept aside. Camo able to find one, a backstab getting ready to come through over here at B main. Penny getting the read, turns, finds it, clears it out. Showstopper value not gonna be found. As the plant comes in, Jing down to 36 health. Forsaken catching a glimpse. Able to see Patty there as the shots go whizzing past.
Where are you?
Paranoia expended. Jing wrapping around the back, looking to try to get this kill. Hasn't cleared him. Notes him now.
Remaining.
Finds a shot, another paint shell going to be built up. The Prowler doesn't note him somehow. This might lead Panatek to think that he rewrapped, but no, the Jiggle Peak does spot him out, and he will find the headshot to keep Team Liquid in this game.
Oh boy, this one, I think a 3v5 at some point for Team Liquid. Hard to say with how fast those kills come through.
Rip.
Yeah, off the rip there. They're still able to fight back. Goodness something. What a flick. Or Forsaken, excuse me. Unbelievable. It looked like maybe, but that angle by Camo not dealt with fast enough. Penny there. Just Forsaken trying to get away from Panatek. Now you're onto a bit of a weaker buy for PRX. 4 rifles, a sheriff. Have a showstopper now for Penny. And 1 away from a convergence path and a nightfall. On the side of Team Liquid.
Very good retake tools. So just a little bit of a util dump. Jing dead. Camo, he's swung all the way out! And he's absolutely massacred them!
Back in a flash.
He's gonna go dashing forward. He wants this ace. Divide to try to deny it away. We'll be able to do so, but my goodness, Camo. What a round to so quickly shut things down and keep PRX still
is ready.
away from the playoffs.
Enemy remaining.
Anticipating the rotate there from PRX, and they are not ready for it at all. And by the time they are, he's already scoped in. He's got the heads on lock. And he's ripping them off. All right. Starting to get it going. Still hanging on to a couple of those ults. Still 1 away from a nightfall. PRX getting close to a nightfall and a steel garden of their own.
A rare double Bucky round here for PRX.
Cover going out.
Brothers in arms here, it would seem. Jing bouncing forward, dealt with immediately as the headshot comes in. Penny not wanting to take any chances. Sends it with a showstopper. Able to find a kill off the back of that one. Something, a nice sheriff shot. Finds a tiny bit of value. Widely, Team Liquid just go ahead and overwhelm, conquer these players. Nats will eventually be able to find the target. Patman going to be taken down. Some decent damage dealt. But PRX still not getting the victory. 6 more chances. Team Liquid are building momentum, and Alex has had enough. A timeout's going to be called.
Yep, this is absolutely the right call here by Alex. You know, PRX was happy to just try to take this game into their own hands. The reveal right as Jing was bouncing in. The timing. That's here.
I mean, what
With the
can
gun
I do?
advantage.
What can I say?
Team Liquid is bought at hook, line, and sinker.
Face your fear.
Still going to be nearby enough that they can quickly try to get on top of this one, but Jing flying into upper, finds the kill conversion path now, about to be sent Forsaken. Teleporting his way out to safety, arrives now back over at Rubble, but something's got caught up. That gives the player advantage now to the side of Team Liquid. PRX certainly not out of this yet. Forsaken just got to re-wrap through the baby door. Cut noise. Try to instill some doubt here. Smoke cycled onto upper once again. Basically tell the story. Spike gets planted. Team Liquid sending 3. Down towards Forsaken here. He's going to be caught in transit, and he cannot escape.
Be right back.
Camo with another massive multi-kill round. 3 at the moment. Potentially beyond for the ace.
Player
Flash
standing.
out Divide, only going to be good for 1. It's another 4K. Camo gets the ace! And Team Liquid continue to run this back. The timeout not resulting in the conclusion of this series.
That Waylay ult so impactful in this round. It forced PRX off this comfortable plant.
Slow down.
And then Camo just is electric. He's deleting him. He is having one heck of a map here now. They have got to find a way to stop this momentum that Team Liquid is building. They've got 3 stingers, a sheriff, and a rifle for PRX. You've got a Nightfall, you've got a neural theft.
3
deal with.
ultimates still available for Liquid.
Yep. We got 2 here for PRX.
Forsaken making some noise. Plays off the back of that Prowler and does put Penny down to 12 HP, but Camo unscouted. Going to look to try to swing out, but won't be able to get the catch this time unless they get rerouted out of A, but they're not encountering any pressure here.
I'm not going to be ready for how fast he's lurking.
Let's continue to push forward, but yeah, no tripwires obviously with his setup here. As Devi about to be knifes out, dead to rights. Camo finds the kill. Everybody from Liquid now getting clustered up, ready to potentially go for a flood, retake his Jing's head, gonna be spotted, TP up and over the top, a slide down. Jing does find 1, but Penny with that paint shell, able to go ahead and trade it out. Taking good for 1, Nats bringing it back, Patman flushed out of drop, the spike still not planted now, dead at drop. This is again gonna be some damage. The round win is not there. There's nothing fake about this. Team Liquid, they are continuing. 5 rounds consecutively, and Alex has to be wondering when do I pull the trigger on that second timeout?
I think maybe you give him one more chance here with the ultimates in cycle. Got 3 big ones available for PRX. But now Team Liquid is just matching PRX's intensity, matching their pace, matching their movements. So you just have to find that explosive moment here for PRX. And they've got a wide open A site if they can suss this out.
Time to jump.
Keeping forward, something slides in along the door. Dimensional drift at the ready, sends it. We'll see that this is completely opened up here for the moment. Early paranoia going to be sent there from Kiko. Not really going to dissuade too much. Zioru is able to clear things for them. Penny up over the top, Patatek on the jiggle peek, the spray, not quite connecting. Showstopper getting 7, Jing immediately shut down, Penny on top of the box. Fights both Forsaken and Jing. Wheels continuing to come off here, as Patman is only able to find 1 before getting taken down. It's all on Devi. Too many targets. All lined up, all pushing forward, looking to try to hunt him down. Finds the first. Can they allow him to divide and conquer? The defuse is being held, and Kiko's got the kill. Team Liquid, unthinkably, are 3 rounds away from taking this into another overtime.
This is madness. Team Liquid is full steam ahead right now. They're on a train of their own. And the destination, they want it to be playoffs. Just crazy stuff from them. They shut down the ult. They're just not ready for the player to be blast packed up on top of the box.
Nice, Eric. Yo, I don't know how you did that.
You got
It's being put on display by this EMEA squad is absolutely astounding to behold. The peek out, the kill found. Patman dead off the rip. Door being watched. Tap of the spike, repivot into the B site, but players very much nearby. Jing trying to close the gap. Paranoia, however, is a little bit too late. Ends up getting taken down. Penny here around the corner, spots him, and something's just dead. He's just standing there,
Enemy remaining.
offering himself
Spike
up, and Penny
down
says,
A.
yes, thank you very much. Divine once again to try to see if he can get it done. Finds the one, but nothing more. Team Liquid, here at 10.
Is the unthinkable going to happen? 2 more rounds for Team Liquid, and it's going to be OT.
It's only
It didn't-
in the bonus for PRX in this second half. Something trying to go for the setup, but somehow getting lost in the sauce, not realizing just how close Penny was going to be.
He should have heard the blast pack. Not sure what was going on. Maybe too much comms, maybe too much chatter.
Virgin Path's at the ready here. Just going to be clear on the tripwire for now. Flash out, nothing spotted. Don't want this fully rotate and close, and Camo just inching wider and wider on the peak. Finds the kill. This Boombot getting some value. Reposition from Forsaken, TP's out the opposite side as the Convergent Paths does get invested. Waits in, finds one, tries to get the lineup there on the Penny, but cannot make it happen. He stays alive, maintains the player advantage for Team Liquid. Go reposition. Clear on the haunt from Nats. Disguises this. And ultimately, it seems like PRX are going to be pushing into the site. This Prowler is not going to check the angle. As something he's looking up, he's looking for the camera! Hadman tucked in behind the box.
30 seconds left.
PRX. I think they have to just call to save these 2 weapons. There's not much more to be done, but Penny wants to take it out of their hands.
They're aware this time of that negative space they've given up. They're going to hold the line right outside of C. Penny,
10
though,
seconds
on
left.
the hunt. Absolutely should be.
8 rounds in a row, 10 in the half. Team Liquid are 1 round away from doing the unthinkable. 1 more to take this into overtime.
I mean, this is just stunning. And think about the comps that these 2 teams are running. They're both running double duelists, and neither of them can play an attack side. Absolutely insane.
We've lost the match. We've lost the match.
It's not over yet, but Alex is frustrated. You have a Nightfall to work with. It's going to need Patman to come up huge with that util again.
Just can't believe how this has gotten away from them. Nightfall across, able to find 2, TP into the corner here from Forsaken. Does manage to complete the ultimate safely. Follows the trail, looks for Nats, is able to flush him out. Really the first advantage that PRX has been able to find for themselves in quite some time. Sees nade combo going to be sent. Prevents the plant from coming through. They still have not gotten this fight down, and something ends up getting picked off.
Here.
Came out good for the kill. The haunt cleared out as Forsaken turns. He gets distracted and picked apart. Some shots in, a tag out. Camo still alive, still standing, still fighting. Team Liquid have completed the run back.
Switching sides.
12 to 12. We get OT once more.
You've never seen anything like it at the global stage. The comeback, the unthinkable happens.
Enemy remaining.
And Team Liquid
Down. C.
has found another life, has found another chance. And PRX has thrown away what seemed like an unlosable match. It seemed like it was their game to take.
And they are immediately going into this overtime. Sees nade at the ready. One goes before the other, however. Catch not to come through.
Bring them
Hadman
down.
tucked into the corner. Clears this out, but now he's very much stuck in position.
Team Liquid being very cautious.
That's inching forward and immediately finding the headshot. Saturation not going to connect there on the Jing as he's able to trade one back. Camo going to be dead. Math still get taken to 35. Thorns immediately pop. The wall still here on the C site. A double entry across this one, and PattyTech wins the duel against Avai. Blind out something. Managing to find 2 quick kills as Penny and Kiko both going to be taken down. Forsaken arriving with the Yodin.
Last player standing.
Is now going to be playing all alone. Nightfall at the ready. As he will have his suspicions confirmed. Forsaken has repositioned.
Planted.
But to where?
It's a guessing game. He's just rapping all the way through. He knows he can come back and play this angle.
No smoke for 15 seconds, but a safe defuse spot here for Forsaken. Drifts out, shot, flying, how to take down the 10. Goes for the fight, and Forsaken will bail them out. He's on his feet before he even gets the defuse out. The PRX, once again, with match point in their control.
Oh man, something was struggling on the defender side for PRX, but he comes up with 2 huge kills here. Catches Kiko trying to ride the wall. And he makes him have a bit of a fall. Man, PattyTech, frustration being shown, slamming the desk. Had an opportunity.
Can't fault him for it at all.
No.
To get this close and then have PRX take the opening round after you've committed your timeout. It's brutal, but if it's anything like we got on Split, may just have some resets.
This is something remembering that PattyTech was playing that stairs angle. Trying to see if he can catch him with a spam. PattyTech not really bothered too much there. Shift back over into A. Just an orb grab here for PRX. Looking to see if they can maybe get Jing a couple kills and get him a showstopper to lock this series out.
Camo tucked in. Just separated. There's a thin door between them. It's Penny not scouted. Do get the clear on the tripwire. A re-wrap here from Patman to join in with the rest of the team who are committing into the A site.
Rip and tear.
Camo backing away. Thorn set up at the base of the stairs. PRX. Does it all end here? Or does Team Liquid take us the distance and then some? Everyone in position, drop down into the site. Some spam across, takes them low. 97 HP between PattyTech and Camo. If something holds back here. The paint shells buy some time. The push is coming in. Forsaken collecting 2. Divide finding another. Nats has fallen, and it's all on Kiko's shoulders. The 1v3 not to be found.
Attackers.
Close but no cigar. PRX nearly drowned in the Pacific tides, but they keep their heads above the water. And Liquid cannot stay afloat. PRX are going to playoffs.
In one of the most unbelievable matches you will ever see in Valorant, PRX has sent another Pacific team to the playoffs. PRX, engines full of steam, they're on their way again.
They were running.